Long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. And it's George in at the three, the small forward. Adams with the screen on Durant. Here's Grant, down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Grant's got his first 3 points of the game. And Jeremy Grant, great genes for the game, Greg. Father was Harvey, uncle was Horace, both NBA players and stars. His brother Jarian also in the association.
Yeah, and Jeremy might be the best athletically of them all. I mean, 6'8" with that 7'3" wingspan, great bounce. If he can develop his skill to match, he'll have a long and prosperous NBA career.
Westbrook, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the pull-up J from Green, just looking so good nowadays. A very lethal shot.
Westbrook passes to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And then Durant with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
He took good advantage of that screen. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
You know, Klay Thompson has the perfect mentality for a shooter. No fear, no conscience. Just routine, repetition, and a hunger to be great.
And Smitty Thompson not easily distracted when he's shooting.
Well, growing up, he used to shoot all day in the rain. His dad played for the Blazers. Whatever his surroundings, he finds that calm in the storm.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So much excitement as we tip off the season. Steve, as a player, did you get butterflies on opening night?
You know, Kevin, I remember my rookie year, that first game. We were playing the New York Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing.
Oh.
I mean, the butterflies were flying. And even in my last season, the 14th season, the butterflies were the same. It's something about opening night. It's just special. And no matter whether you're a rookie or you've been in the league 14, 15 years, those butterflies still kick in.
And it tells me you love the game, Steve, even as much your last season as you did in your first season.
And I think it also, Kevin, to add to that, you respect your opponent, even in year 14, 15.
Here's Westbrook, offensive rebound. Adams trying to free himself up.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Jones slams it in.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Robertson kicks to Adams. Here's George. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now here's Curry. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And a terrific sequence by Green, constantly looking to dunk the ball.
Westbrook passes to Grant. Adams against Jones. Outside for George. Adams sets the pick for George. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Westbrook passes to Adams. Back to George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
And he knocks down the first one. And he was one of many big names in free agency this past summer. Paul George, a huge part of that. But, you know, Greg, he didn't take long to make his decision.
Many expected George to maybe jump to the Lakers. Had been saying it was his dream to play in L.A. for over a year. But credit Westbrook and the Thunder. They won him over. He was one of the first signings in free agency to re-up with OKC.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now, here's Westbrook. Yep, that one goes.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fire, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Jones kicks to Green. There's a good screen. Thompson from long range.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Westbrook against Curry. And it's Westbrook missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
One of the more unblockable shots in the NBA. Durant, a near 7-footer out there with a quick release.
Curry against Westbrook. Shoots over Curry, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. That's now 8 points for Russell Westbrook. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Thompson passes to Green. Kicks it to Curry. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Green. Shoots over Grant, and it's Green missing. George with the ball. Adams dishes to George. Second chance shot. Passes it to Roberson. Westbrook against Curry. Screen by Adams, and George kicks to Adams. Over Jones. Adams' shot is good.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. The three from George. That doesn't go either for George.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Here matched up against the Golden State Warriors is how they're going to tip off the new season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
Westbrook kicks to Adams, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And KD opting out of his deal, Greg, over the summer to re-sign with the Warriors.
And he did so to get a larger deal than he could have otherwise. Durant had already sacrificed money for the team before. Not a surprise to see him get closer to his value. It seems the super team will be intact for years to come.
And he knocks down the first one. Some smaller players spend most of their time on the perimeter. Others really sacrifice, Steve, their bodies to make plays inside.
I think some of the small guys that get in there, like you said, is Kyrie Irving, one of the best at finishing. Kemba Walker, Mike Conley, Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry. Some of these smaller guys who don't mind throwing their body into the paint.
And so Durant nails them both.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
To the middle, here's Roberson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bell's checked in. Patterson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Curry. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And looking deeper at some postseason numbers, here's a look at the distribution of three-point and two-point shot attempts for the Warriors.
And not too much leaning in either direction. They take shots from range, they take it inside, not getting locked into one pattern, and I think that's one reason why they have such a good flow offensively.
Now, here's George. And Robertson has it in the corner, outside Westbrook. He kicks to George. 5 to shoot. Adams with the screen on Bell. Here's George. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now, here's Thompson. The pass to Durant. Green with a screen for Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Roberson. Knocked away. Adams, the pass to Roberson. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Back to Adams. Over Bell. Adams' shot is off.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
Here's Green. Hits the jump hook. Green's got 6 points.
Not the tallest power forward in the league, but Draymond Green carving out space.
Screen by Adams. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook, no good. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Thompson dishes to Durant. The screen from Thompson. It's Curry outside. The shot that time not on target. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Westbrook. Kevin Durant with the rebound. The Warriors trailing. Left side Curry over Westbrook. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Curry's got his first bucket of the night. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Curry on the wing. Bell with a screen on Westbrook. Curry attacking. Pass to Bell. 6 to shoot. Thompson right side. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that look like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
Pulls up on the wing. Green, no luck. Oklahoma City trailing. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy, Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys the need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
As always, DA, appreciate the good work. So, guys, they want to see their shooting percentage high up there immediately.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're just hoping a few guys get hot. It means a commitment to finding good shots.
Well, we know they have shooters that can get hot, but you're right. It has to be an organized offensive scheme.
The Thunder went into free agency with a lot of question marks, but ended having a big summer.
Able to retain Paul George, and that was the first and largest key. Getting a player like Noel for cheap was also a big help for this group. The Thunder were at a fork in the road last season, but this team now as dangerous as ever.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Urebko comes in for Draymond Green, and Cook subbed in for Curry. Bell with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Cook. Kicks to Urebko. Over to the wing. Now here's Livingston. T right on him. And the Warriors miss again.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
To stop the drought. Jump shot is good that time. George has got 7 points in the game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Iguodala. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
That one doesn't go. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Noel sets a screen for Schroeder. Passes it to Patterson. George against Iguodala. And that one's good, George. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good from George. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here is Cook. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Can't cash in from close range. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Cleaning the glass. I mean, right from the jump. And that really helped them to set the tone.
What you have to do is establish a physical presence early. An aggressiveness their opponent has failed to match.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Jonas Jerebko out there with Bell. And there's Livingston. And there's Iguodala. And it's Cook in at the point guard position. That one, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Pass to Jerebko. Cook kicks to Bell. Jerebko the screen. Shot clock at 6. His first shot coming late, and the rejection by Noel. Iguodala against George. Schroeder, rebounded by Jerebko.
No hesitation, he took it right to the rack, but a quick reaction by the defense.
And the pass to Livingston. Bell trying to break loose. Livingston, no luck. Oklahoma City leading by 10. And the post-up game losing favor around the NBA, Steve. But for point guard Sean Livingston, that's his bread and butter.
First, he has a size advantage most every night. And then he loves to get down there in the block. He has the vision to punish teams for trying to dig or double team him when he's scoring.
There's the pick. They need this. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Second is Paul George, and of course, Russell Westbrook.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
And Patterson kicks it over to Schroeder. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
You could see Patterson just track that in the air the whole way. You knew he would finish the oop.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment. Indeed, what a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Dennis Schroeder is a player who's at his best going to the rim. Very athletic, can twist and contort his way to the paint. Good length with his frame to get shots up quickly.
Jones checked in for Bell. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Grant's checked in. Jerebko kicks to Cook. Iguodala outside. Here's the screen. Pass to Livingston. Screen by Jones. Livingston, no luck. Steve, with Schroeder, he is fearless when attacking the rim or attacking any defender.
And sometimes players who are that aggressive don't take care of the ball. That used to be the case with him, but he's worked on it. He's made a point to improve his turnover rate.
Now, here's Livingston. Defense is right there, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. And a wide open look for Iguodala. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Thunder leading by 14. Outside, George. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here's Iguodala outside. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Livingston. The Warriors have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. To the middle, here's Cook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Schroeder kicks to George. Over Iguodala. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. To the inside, Jones. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors, but you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
That one misses for Jones. When you look around the NBA, are there any small issues you think could grow into bigger issues, Steve, going forward?
Well, I think the one issue right now is what are teams doing at the end of the year versus trying to stay competitive and win games or trying to look possibly down in the NBA draft lottery.
Right.
I think that's one of those problems that we have to address. I think also small markets, I don't think that's much of a problem if you have organizations in the forefront. Winning is in the forefront. I don't think whether it's small market or big market, guys do look at that as far as endorsements, but I don't think that'll be a problem.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. They set the screen. Livingston kicks to Jones. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. And there's the call on Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Passes to Robertson. Screen by Adams. Here's Robertson, guarded by Green. A finish, and Green slams it in.
Tremendous anticipation by Draymond. He caused a turnover and got them out in transition.
Schroeder kicks to Westbrook. Back to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Robertson can't hit.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
Westbrook with the steal. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. And then Durant with the dunk.
Aggressive move by KD. It gives this team a different attitude when he's attacking the rim.
Adams with the screen on Thompson. Here's Schroeder. There's the dish to Adams. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. A floater, and the layup is good. Westbrook's got 10.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC. And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 7 assists and 7 rebounds. and he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season, Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game. We know he can make his teammates better. How much better and how far they get in the playoffs, that's the real question.
Robertson can't hit.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Outside Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Klay Thompson came ready-made to the NBA as far as his three-point shooting goes, Steve, but what impresses you most with how he's developed the rest of his game?
Well, he was a shooter. Now he's a scorer. He can post up, he can knock it down from the mid-range, and he can make plays off the dribble now. You can tell he spent a lot of time on his footwork.
That free throw, no good. Smitty, so much work done by the players in the offseason. In terms of development, which skills tend to be the easiest to improve upon?
I think there's one, and you got to call it a skill right now, is the easiest is getting in tip-top shape, because that's all on you. Being able to put in the time in your body and nutrition. Next, I think for guys is defensively. I think that's the skill that you obviously can work on. It's about lateral movement, and you don't need others. You can come out and work on that. Next, I think for guys is shooting, and I wouldn't say you'll be Steph Curry from one summer to another, but if you put in the work, you'll see the percentages starting to go up.
Westbrook passes to Schroeder, screened by Adams. Schroeder against Thompson. Back to Westbrook, got a piece of it. And Adams kicks to Grant. It's stolen by Green, and it's the Warriors on the break. That one goes in. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
Westbrook dishes to Schroeder. Grant sets a screen for Schroeder. There's the pick. Pass to Roberson. A three ball. It's rebounded by Curry. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lobbed up there for Durant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
KD with the reach to finish anything you throw his way.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
The Warriors have 3 elite scorers, but in the half court, Steph Curry is the key. It all starts with his ability to break down the D, get into the lane, and create for his teammates.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bell's checked in. Oklahoma City trailing. Westbrook passes to Schroeder. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Steve, you think about Curry inside. How about his finishing? I mean, just amazing.
A shot maker, not just a shooter. Whether it's pull-ups, floaters, English off the glass, he's high efficiency without being a high flyer.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. They set the screen. Over to the left wing. Knocks down the three ball. 15 points in the game. Here's Thompson. He's got 10. Now the pass to Green. Off the screen. No good on the shot. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Adams with the screen on Durant. Here's Roberson. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Thompson misses. Oklahoma City's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And 6'7" swingman Andre Roberson out of the University of Colorado, one of the league's premier defensive specialists.
And Kevin, there's a reason he started for most of his career, and it has nothing to do with his shooting. Now returning from that ruptured patella tendon, will he regain that elite defensive form? Only time will tell.
And the first one drops. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Patterson's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Jordan Bell, Oregon's all-time leading shot blocker. He anchored a Ducks team that made the school's first Final Four appearance since 1939.
Westbrook against Thompson. There's the screen. Patterson, the screen for 3. Westbrook. And Adams kicks to Patterson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Patterson's got 7 points in the game.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Thompson passes to Bell. Thompson inside. He's guarded by Schroeder.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Out to the right wing. Patterson a screen on Curry. For Oklahoma City, they have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
That's good from Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Paul George, he's checked in for Roberson. Schroeder hits them both.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
To the paint. And it's Green missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
To the middle. The shot by George, no good.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
Here's Schroeder. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Amazing contest from Sean Livingston. His commitment to the defensive end is pretty good right now.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of a competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. Looking at the Thunder. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the refs to make a call, put them in the position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
Warriors trail by 8. So for Oklahoma City right now, Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. Robertson and George fill out the wings. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Oklahoma City shooting 40% from the field. Outside, George. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors.
It's been this way all game, I'll tell you. Durant putting on a clinic.
Pass to Robertson. Patterson a screen on Curry. Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
The long arms and quick hands of Durant. Jump starting to break.
Thompson against Westbrook. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Adams sets the pick for George. Great D that time from Durant. Warriors trail by 4. The drive by Green. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Durant against George. Can't hit from 12. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ball's knocked loose. Right wing from deep. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got 10 points.
He's in fuego right now. When he gets like this, he's hard to stop. Well, finances may be the only thing that can slow down the Warriors. Those star contracts place them way above the salary cap. Big luxury taxes are on the horizon.
Green with a screen on George. Durant, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's a hand on it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And by some estimates, Smitty, the Warriors may spend about $500 million in luxury tax by the end of 2021.
Woo-wee, a cash crunch. Whether it's the new arena in San Francisco, seat licenses, they're looking at every avenue to foot the bill.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, George. Inside, it's stolen by Green. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Green, the screen. Westbrook against Curry. 5 on the clock. The drive by Thompson. Adams, some nice D.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, is 3 of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the 2 things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make a different choices.
The first free throw is good. Jerebko's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And then for Oklahoma City, Noel comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Alex Abrinas subbed in for Andre Robertson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timeout called the Warriors. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him, and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharpshooting team.
And a look here at the shot chart for Durant.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. Westbrook against Iguodala. Westbrook double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Golden State with it. Warriors trail by 7. Passes it to Thompson. Off on the layup. Thunder have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Abrinas the pass to George. Noel sets a screen for George. The call will go against Jerebko. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook against Iguodala. Westbrook drives in, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Curry kicks to Jerebko. Green. The rebound by Steven Adams. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside Westbrook. To the paint. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
You have to remember, Thompson's grown up in a system where sharing the ball is emphasized.
Westbrook dishes to George. That shot off. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Curry against Westbrook. Jerebko the pass to Curry. Now Iguodala. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George against Curry. And George kicks to Abrinas. Pocket 6. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Deflects the pass, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for George. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 22 points per, just over 2 steals and 5 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
And it's off the back rim, no good.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot. His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
And you think about how the Warriors attracted Kevin Durant to the team and all these all-stars coexisting. It doesn't always work like that, does it?
No, and I give a lot of credit to Steph Curry, a 2-time league MVP, but he never lets his ego get the best of him. His good-natured calm and sense of serenity kind of set the tone and maybe balance a bit of what Draymond brings to the locker room.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson. Then for the Thunder, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Abrinas. Iguodala against Westbrook. Noel passes to George. The Thunder with another miss. Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Noel throws it down.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
And so here is Golden State. And here is Curry. He's got 7. Here's Green. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. That one a little long.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
There's the screen. Schroeder kicks to Noel. In the corner, George with it. From outside, off the mark.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting one in the first.
Schroeder passes to Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-6 run. And Green slams it in.
Terrific night for Draymond. You don't think of him as a scoring machine, but he'll burn you if you're not paying attention.
Westbrook drives in. Rebounded by Jerebko. Jerebko's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Here's Westbrook and the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Thunder trailing by 4. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on the Steven Adams injury with DA.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Noel, and Noel throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Warriors with some changes. Damian Jones comes in for Jerebko. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Sean Livingston. Patterson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Roberson comes in for Russell Westbrook. Curry's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 4. Roberson the pass to George. Kicks it out to Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry against Schroeder. Pass to Green. Green draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Golden State. Outside Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Bell is checked in for the Warriors. Curry against Schroeder. with the floater. No good on the shot.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
What a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Oklahoma City trailing. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Jones is out there with Bell, and it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5.
And wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The Thunder shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. And Roberson kicks it over to Schroeder. Oklahoma City moving it around. Grant, that's good. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
The screen from Thompson. Curry way outside, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I see you, young fella. Nice answer there.
Trading bombs from beyond the arc is getting personal.
Grant kicks to George. Down low. Patterson against Jones. Patterson dishes to George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Warriors leading. It's Bell on the wing. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Got to pay attention to Thompson. He can sky up for those slams.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Patterson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He said, guys, we look like we're running in mud. Let's get out and see the early offense. And if it's not there, let's run the half-court offense. Pretty good advice, Kevin.
It's stolen by Jones. Curry attacking. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Russell Westbrook.
Percentage-wise, one of the top free throw shooters in NBA history, Steph has certainly made an imprint on this game.
And he makes the first.
Quite possibly the best shooter of all time. Curry just continues to impress.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Thunder trailing by 5. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Shot to stop the run. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Durant for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 22 points.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Westbrook against Curry.
Stephen Curry with the hustle play on the defensive end. Great contest of the shot also.
Outside Durant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Knocks it loose. Here's Bell. The shot will not fall. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook passes to Grant. Curry with some nice D.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
You know, easier said than done. What they need to do is string together some positive plays, try to turn the tide.
Thunder trailing by 8. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Curry on the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. He kicks it to Roberson. Trying to get back on track. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
Offensive rebound. Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. The screen from Thompson. Outside Curry for the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Roberson. He's covered by Thompson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's Golden State's ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Curry kicks to Bell. Some solid defense from Grant.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the 3. Here's Roberson. He's covered by Thompson. Durant against George. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. From deep, George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
And the first one drops. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none, but I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
He hits both from the stripe. Draymond Green credits his upbringing in Saginaw, Michigan for his toughness, Steve.
He comes from a long line of people who love to talk. On the playgrounds in Michigan, you have to back it up. So he was always determined to earn respect by winning, no matter what.
Puts it up off the inbound. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 21 points for Russell Westbrook.
I tell you, he picked a tough time to start struggling. Only 1 of 6 from the field here in the fourth quarter.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Schroeder. What's the status, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Here's Westbrook. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 7. Durant just inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Westbrook against Durant. Westbrook, no good. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Screen by Adams. Now Westbrook from deep. George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From 10 feet out, Westbrook pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 11. George, that's a 2-pointer. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
It's good from long range.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Curry against George. The pass to Westbrook. Grant with a screen on Durant. Screen by Adams. Here's George. And Jones sends it back. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder trailing by 12. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Screen by Grant. Adams with the screen on Curry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 14. To the inside. Jones, no luck.
In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
George against Curry. Off the pick. A nice shot by George. George has got 26.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Durant for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 35 points for Kevin Durant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Kevin Durant last season becoming the second youngest player in NBA history to score 20,000 career points, trailing only LeBron James. That's elite company.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 15-point game. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And you think KD has an outside chance to set the all-time scoring record?
I do. I wouldn't put it past him. Height and shooting touch are 2 things that you don't lose with age.
2 shots. Roof shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And here are the Warriors now. Curry dishes to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Green. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Adams. And no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Curry against Westbrook. Green, the screen. Jones gets to Durant. Passes it to Curry. Dishes to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. Durant, no good. Under trailing by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Draymond Green.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And George drops them both. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we're always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double or having more double-doubles. But he also gives those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning when a guy can get a triple-double in wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats. I think that should be a category of his own.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 14. Westbrook against Curry. Poked away. Stolen by Westbrook. George, that's a two-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
Adams, the pass to George. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
When we're moving the basketball, you know, we just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.